How's it going, everybody? My name's Vash. Welcome to another guide video. Today I'm going to be going over a very simple combat tutorial video for you guys. I got a couple comments talking about how the combat wasn't really as straightforward as it could be. So I'll be trying to help you guys and, just give a little bit of an overview on what I do in combat and just a couple of strategies to help with the different enemies that you would face in the game. As always, this is my version of it. Obviously, this is not the most optimal, probably. I'm sure somebody in the future will find a better way, but this is what I did. I did beat the game, and we are going to go over a couple different enemy types and see what I can do about helping you out. Alright, so here we are at 1-star heat. I am further in the game, obviously, since I've already beat it. So, there does come a point in the game where the police officers use guns. So, that's something to be aware of. It's not too much of an issue. Usually, if you're speeding along, and if you've seen any of my other guides, you know how to keep your momentum going. You know how to stay up and running so then you don't get caught out by these guys. Once you're constantly moving, it's really hard for them to land a shot on you, so don't worry too much about it. But today we're just going to be going over what to expect whenever you first start the game and you start fighting these police officers that pull up on you. And so the best thing you want to do is, I like being off skates when I fight them, and you've got 3 different moves you can do. I've got X, Y, and B, which are 3 different attacking moves. When you're on the floor, and if you hit them enough, obviously you send them flying, and that's when you know you've defeated them. More of them will spawn out as time goes on, and if you continue to do more graffiti sprays throughout the area that you're in, you'll summon more of them, and your heat level will go up more and more. So what you want to do, and something that I feel like is basically going to be useful for every encounter that you have, is you want to do one simple kick and then press A to jump. If you do that, you'll launch, if they're grouped up even, you'll launch the entire group together. And it makes it much easier to defeat them. Because you can go into your spray mode, or your graffiti mode here, and just do a quick combo, whatever you want. It's always going to be 4 points whenever you're fighting the lower class soldiers or officers, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, you want to do a kick and A. Just one kick and then A to launch them. See how easy that is? How far I was? It makes it much easier to deal with the officers that way, especially if there's a big group of them. If we want to go over this sentry turret real quick, you're going to want to spam Y whenever they've got their claws on you to break the chains, so it can help you maneuver. You can do it in the air. You can spam Y in the air and it still breaks stuff. See that? I'm playing on an Xbox controller, so I'm saying Y, so it's the top button. If you're using a Switch controller, it's going to be the top button on the Switch. If you're using a PlayStation controller on PC, it's going to be triangle, stuff like that. But yeah, as you can see, you just want to rush up, even if you're held by the chains specifically when it comes to these turrets. You can still go and attack it. So here, I'm going to try to get grabbed by one of these chains. I'm going to get pulled in, but you just throw a kick, and then you, when you throw a kick on the turret, it goes up on its own. It'll slowly rise, and then you can press right bumper for your spray, and it'll take care of that. But yeah, like I said, when you've got officers here, you want to do one kick, and then press A, and you see that how they launch everybody? And for most of the time, you can get a multi-spray like that, and it'll clear all of the little, the regular officers instantly. Look at that, they're done, they're gonna run away, they don't want to fight anymore. When it comes to these shield guys, they can be a little annoying, but you want to wait for that shield swing whenever you want to attack them. You can get a little rowdy, like if you don't want to wait, you can try to like boost on the side of them, and that'll also knock them. But it's just better to wait, because then you can just do this number that I was talking about earlier, and you take care of them, just easy peasy. Now, I will say, at least in my playthrough, I never got higher than 4-star heat. So I'm gonna go over the snipers here, and they're probably just as easy as the regular officers. As you can see, he's got a reticle there. He's trying to shoot me. He doesn't do much damage. And by the time he tries to shoot me again, I'll probably either get my health back or I'll reach him. But same thing. You want to just send him flying, you want to try to just keep them busy but for the most part, every instance in the game where I had to deal with snipers, they didn't stick around for very long. Or I didn't have to be in the area for very long. But yeah, see how much carry I get from just throwing a kick out? You get all those enemies that get launched up with you. And sometimes you'll pick up people from behind you that you weren't even planning to grab. So it's pretty useful. And then, yeah, you can also spray them on the floor normally. But I've found that it's not really that useful. It just like kind of stuns them for a little bit, but it doesn't do anything major. But yeah, that's pretty much it. One kick, jump, you can clear them out that way. You're good to go. I know there is an achievement. I guess I can probably do it in this video as well. Or maybe I'll save it for a separate one when it comes to the achievement guide of getting 6-star heat. But I'm guessing it's just doing the same old thing here, where you're just gonna be dealing with the enemies here and marking them up, getting rid of them, and all that good stuff. So just to kind of recap, like I said before, I don't want to just, you know, keep repeating myself, but it's honestly just as simple as that. You just want to launch them and then spray them in the air, and that gets rid of them instantly. And wow, it looks like I just got the achievement, so we are at 6-star now. This guy is obviously a boss that you'll fight throughout the game, so he's relatively simple, I would feel like. You're gonna want to just approach him, because that'll trigger him to be more assertive in your face rather than with weapons, like that. So then you go ahead and jump on. You want to go ahead and spray it, and you're good. You can get lucky and jump over his head. Okay, that time I didn't get it, but you can get on his head and go straight to the other side, like instantly. On my playthrough on my stream, I actually got it multiple times, and it was really, really good. But alright, we got rid of those guys. He threw that there. I'm gonna go back up, hit it, dash back in, and bada boom, bada bam, that arm is down. It's a little tricky to try to get on there if you want to get the headpiece or the other arm right away. It's not super easy, but it is possible. I've done it plenty of times. But yeah, I'm hoping this combat overview is helpful in any way. This guy does a shockwave, so you're gonna want to jump on the nozzle and then go right into a spray, and that's pretty much it for the big tank. He's done for. The airplane, he's pretty much like a sniper in the sense where he's shooting you, and it takes a while for him to get back to wanting to shoot you again. He has to like reload essentially. They're a little tricky to deal with because obviously he's way up there, and you want to, for the most part, avoid him. You don't want to really fight a helicopter. You want to find an area you can escape to, and if you do end up getting in his face, it's just as simple as that. You run into the helicopter and then just do a simple spray. There's no extra step. There's no extra phase with him. You just run into the helicopter and then spray, and you're done. I would also recommend, obviously, as you progress through the game and get more familiarized with the different stages in the game, you want to just get a good idea of where the porta potties are on the stage, because once you go into these porta potties, you can switch your character. I mean, not your character, your outfit, to whatever outfit you want. And fun little side note, you can pick the same outfit that you already had, and it actually resets the police either way. It's very interesting because the whole point is like, oh, you switch your outfit to avoid conflict with the police, whatever. They'll not know it's you, but it's the same outfit. So this is the one that I prefer for Shine, so that's the one that I use the most. But yeah, I hope this little combat guide was useful for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment, follow, subscribe, share the video, whatever you want. And yeah, leave me some comments about what you thought. If you have any other techniques, I know you guys are all coming together and saying all these different techniques that are really, really useful in the other videos I've made, so I appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.